Okay, sorry for interrupting this video. I just thought that maybe you wanna know that you can gonna get a skin for free. Yes, absolutely for free, okay? So all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment down below your ID, your in-game name, and the skin that you want, which is under 300 diamonds, okay? And you'll have a chance of winning that for free, okay? You'll find more information down in the description, okay? But sorry, let's go and jump back into this amazing video. What's up, people, and welcome to this video. So in this video, guys, we're gonna go ahead and go over every single detail on this patch, okay? So it's not only Argus which have been added to this game. They have been changing a lot, nerfing and buffing heroes, adding items, switching a lot in the map and just stuff overall, and we're gonna go through that as fast as possible. So just gonna jump into the patch notes. So here in the beginning, they're saying reasons why they have been moving things in the map, like Turtle and Lord. River Crab, they've also switched position of that. Rock Golem, they have removed that, and now you have two on this blue buff thing. Bushes have been changed, and we changed a lot of like how things looks in the game and stuff like that. So you can pause here anything if you want to go read through it, but I've already showed you some gameplay of all of this, made a full map review, so you can go check that channel. You can go to check that video out if you want to see all the changes, okay? But we're gonna go straight into like the hero nerfs and buffs, okay? So here they're basically just talking about the new hero Argus. Well, basically already know everything about that. And here we have Nana and some free skins and blah blah blah. No, I mean free heroes, not free skins. So first of all, Grok, okay? Optimize audio for Grok's skills, okay? So they changed his skill sound effect, which I think is dope. Increase the damage of when hitting walls and towers by 100%. So basically now his wall is dealing 100% more damage, which is insane. Decrease the aftercast time, optimize the feel. Fix the bug where only caster can see the power of natural special effect. Okay, amazing. Added effect, immune to crowd control when near walls and towers. Okay, so basically, maybe you remember when Grok were close to the wall, he gets this shield. Now he will get the shield, but he will also be immune to crowd control, which is huge. Okay, he can't be slowed, he can't be stunned, he can't be feared, he can't be like... You can't do anything, you can't knock him away, you can't do anything, which is actually a huge buff for Grok, okay, just insane, okay. And here we have some changes to the new Akai. Thousands Pounder, cooldown for every level decreased by 1 second, so that's great, buff right there. Taichi, amount of shield that can now go over max health increased by 5 to 8%, so a buff right there. Harley, base damage 104 plus skill level, star 10 increased. Oh really, 150, 170. Oh look at that. I actually thought we were gonna nerf him. I think Harley is really good, but I actually buffed him. Okay, that's cool. So actually, I'm just gonna point this out. I made a video about a week ago, said that they're gonna buff tanks and mages, and that's exactly what they're doing. Mages and tanks will become extremely much more strong, and you will realize that when going through this, okay? Nana, Magic Dart, base damage 100 plus skill level 25, increased to 100. Okay, so a buff right there. Morph spell AP ratio changes from 1.1 to 0.5. So actually a nerf right there. I didn't really expect that on. Or is that a nerf? I'm not completely sure. I think it is a nerf. Aurora skin, dark now well adjusted, so changed her skin a bit, I guess. Frog shock, base damage 260, blah blah blah, to 240 plus 60. So early on, she will deal less damage, but then later on in the game, she will deal more damage. Bitter Frost, base damage 360, blah blah blah. Okay, 350 plus 80. Same thing goes for this one. Later on, it will deal more damage. It will stacking more with levels. Base damage at every level increased by 100. AP ratio change from 2 to 1.7. Look at that. Kagura, attack speed growth adjusted from 3.2% to 2.2%. Base damage 300 plus blah blah blah. 200 plus 55. So basically, it looks like every single level that we're gonna get a lot more damage, okay? Looks like they are nerfing a bit as well on the mages, but they're also buffing it, okay? So Alice, base damage 300 and then 290, then plus 60 was usually 300, okay? I know it's very confusing, but you can pause anytime if you wanna go read it yourself. Cyclops, base damage 200, okay, blah blah, so it's the buff. I'm just gonna say buff, I'm not gonna read through everything right here. Her Stardust, that is a buff later on in the game. Planet Attack, let's see, that's also a buff later on. It's a small nerf early, but a buff later on. Star Power Lockdown, base damage for, let's see, 100. Oh, look, that a huge buff on the last build, I think. Yep, holy shit, Star Power Lockdown is a huge buff, though AP ratio sends from 2.5 to 2, so I guess that's a small nerf as well, I don't know. Gord, let's see, Mystic Favor, remade into, okay, yeah, that's the passive, we're already gone through that, which is a really good passive actually. Mystic Projectile, effect stun range increased by 15%, holy shit, so they made it a bit bigger. Mystic Injection, base damage, okay, I'm not gonna read through that, okay, so let's see, 65 plus 15, now it's 80 plus 20, so that's a big buff. And the AP ratio sends from 0 to 2.25, that sounds like a huge buff, not really sure if they made a mistake there. Mystic Gush, 100 plus 30, and now it's 110 plus 50, Jesus Christ, 50. Huge buffs is right here. Estes, increased skill recharge rate by 25, a huge buff right there as well. Carry, cooldown change from 5.2. Okay, let's see if that's a buff or a nerf. Let's see. That's a nerf on her Phantom Step. Let's see, Speed Lightning Wheel will now decrease attack speed. Whoa! Will now decrease attack speed. Casting Speed Lightning Wheel will now decrease her attack speed or attack speed of the enemies. Okay, that's really not that clear, but if it decreases enemies attack speed, that's a buff. That's a pretty huge buff actually. Hayabusa, okay, Quad Shadow, so basically the shadows which he's throwing out. Slightly the speed of the precast after using Quad Shadow, moving to Shadow more quickly. Fix the issues of being able to still cast Quad Shadow even though under crowd control. So basically, if you're stunned or something, you will not be able to jump or like stuff like that. So you will still get crowd controlled, but you will be able to jump to the shadows a bit quicker, I guess. Johnson, the buff auto attack range increased by 50%, so huge buff on his Iron Sack. Rapid Touchdown, max base damage 600, 900, 1000. Okay, so that's also a buff right there. Jesus Christ, Frank. So many buffs. Fury Shock, base damage 150 plus 25 to 320 plus 30, so another buff right there. Viking Blood, regained health change from 0.5 to 1%. Jesus Christ, I guess that's his passive, so he will go ahead and regen even more HP when he is out of combat. Gatot Gacha, Blast Iron Fist, base damage 250 plus skill level 25 to 24 plus 60, so that's a buff as well. Cooldown changed. Let's take a look if we can see the cooldown, if it's a buff. Let's see. Yep, it's a buff on the cooldown as well. So the cooldown will be faster. Unbreakable cooldown changes from 13 to 13, 9 to, let's see, what is that, 10. Okay, so a small nerf on his Unbreakable. Okay, Ruby, effect change to Ruby's basic attack cannot lifesteal. Ruby skills can lifesteal 125% of total physical damage. After every skill cast, Ruby can jump to another place, increased physical and magical defense for a short period of time. Effect increase with level max at third. Okay, Ruby starts with 5% physical lifesteal. Okay, I don't know what did it change? I don't even know. Let's dance. In order to sync backwards movements distance, forward movements distance is increased. Okay, so I guess she's jumping more when she's using an ability right now. Balmond. So many changes, it's just insane. Base damage 50 plus 15 increased to 55 plus 25, so it's a huge buff on Balmond as well. Let's see, Alpha, Beta attack range increased by 15%, so a buff right there as well. Psylocke, Spear Flip cooldown time for each level increased by 1 second, so that's a nerf on his Spear Flip. Supreme Warrior, increased movement speed changed from 30, 40, 50 to 30, 35, 40, so that's a nerf as well on his ultimate. Really sad to see. Hilda, shield will continuously infinitely in a bush. Okay, so basically before, when she went in a bush, she got this shield, which only lasted for 3 seconds. If she is in a bush right now, she will always have it until like someone attacks it, I guess. Layla, attack range increased, changed from 10.75 to 8.75. Increased, changed. I mean, that sounds like a nerf if you ask me. I don't know. Sun. Okay, clones will no longer level up. Summon Spirit Vikings will be in the highest level. Okay, so it will instantly be the higher level. Clone state change from 30 to 35 of Sun's battleground equipment and battle spell. So basically huge buff on Sun's clone. So hopefully he will be a lot better now. Definitely sounds like he's gonna be his clones is gonna be extremely much more overpowered in the early stages because they will already be max leveled. So let's see. all kind of minions attack increased by 10%. And then we just have all the new items, which I have already gone through in a different video on my channel, which you're gonna check out if you want to get no more information about that. But anyway guys, that was all for this video. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and comment down below what you think about all of these changes and buff. Hopefully your hero got buffed, and hopefully your hero did not. Hopefully your favorite hero did not get nerfed, okay? But comment down below what you think about it. I hope I will see you next video, but as always, thank you for watching.